Alright, Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the Son who the world called Jesus Christ. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and mercy, to you brothers that are doing the work of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, sincerely and in truth. Throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, now I want to do a video here on staying put with the words of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, and staying firm, okay, and pretty much not falling off, because the doctrine that the Lord gave us is pure, okay. It's pure, like the scriptures talks about. Paul said, if roughly paraphrasing, if any man or an angel come and teach us something different than the scriptures, than this truth, then we should not receive them. Okay, that's what Paul said. I can't remember exactly where, but it's in, the scriptures, and I know that, it was spoken of by Paul, which goes to show you that this doctrine is pure and it's the truth, man. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai told us, that this doctrine in which he has given us, okay, it's pure, man, okay, and we cannot fall off, okay, because these scriptures comes first, man, okay, regardless of how we feel or how other people feel or how people might pretty much look at us when we're out there in the house in the Bible is, okay, this truth comes first, okay, this doctrine that the Lord given us, man, okay. This is in the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 1. Verse 2 is the point, but I'll start from verse 1. It says, "Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding." That's right, man. The father is Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so the scripture says that we are to hear the instruction, okay, of the father, man, okay, and attend to no understanding. How do you get understanding? Okay, by keeping yourself in the scriptures, man, praying unto Yahweh Ba'ashem to give you more understanding first and foremost, okay, but knowing the name, okay, and staying put in this doctrine and daily growing and learning from this truth, man, okay, because, this truth, man, okay, like the scripture says that it's living waters, man. It cannot, you can't be stagnant, man. You gotta grow on a daily basis, in this truth, man, okay, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, of course, will pretty much give every brother their portion, and different levels of faith, okay. Some brothers, who might have came in, might be able to grow faster than other brothers, but the point is that you still gotta grow, man, okay. You still gotta read, okay, you still have to watch videos, okay, and pretty much, keep the order, man, okay, is what will keep you growing in this truth, man, okay. Now it says, "Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding." Verse 2, "For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law." That's right, man. So the Lord Yahweh said that what? He gave us good doctrine, and we are not to forsake his law. Okay, because what happens when we forsake the law of the Lord Yahweh? Death, man. Okay, that's where we go off with sin, and the scripture talks about in the book of James, okay, where sin is, pretty much the end of sin brings forth death, man. Okay, let me see if I can find it real quick, just to show you why it's important to keep the laws of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, this is in the book. This is in the book of James, chapter 1. I'll start from verse 15. "Then when men, I'll start from verse 14. "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed." That's right. Actually, let me start from verse 13, okay? James chapter 1, verse 13, it says, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh. For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed." That's why it says here, okay, to pretty much, forsake not the law of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Because when you forsake the law, okay, the law was given to keep us perfect, man. Okay, to keep us pretty much on the good side of the Lord Jehovah Shemashah. But when you forsake the laws, what happens? Then now you go astray. Okay, and then that pretty much goes into what James is talking about here. Okay, that pretty much when but when every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. That's right, man. And it says, then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death, man. Okay, and then verse 16 it says, do not err, my beloved brethren, man. Okay, that's why it tells you to keep the laws of the Lord Jehovah, because this is the end result, man, is death. Okay, very simple, man. Very, very simple. Okay, and it says right here, let me read this again. So Proverbs chapter 4 verse 2, for I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. That's right, man. That's a good doctrine. Now why is it good? The book of Isaiah tells us that, man. Okay, Isaiah chapter 34 verse 16, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Okay, no one of these shall fail. Now, what are these? The prophecies. Okay, that's why it says right here, okay, for I give you good doctrine, man. That's why it's good. Okay, because this truth, the pretty much the words that were spoken in the scriptures by Yahweh Shai, okay, is not going to fail, man. Okay, none of them is going to fail. The prophecies, the things in which Yahweh Shai has spoken, in which to come, okay, will not fail. That's why it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord, which is the Bible, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. That's why you can't mingle the scriptures, the Bible, with any other book out there, man. Okay, and it says, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. That's right, man. Okay, the book of Psalms chapter 119, Psalms 119 verse 100, and it says, I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. Okay, so pretty much saying what? I understand more than the ancient because I keep thy precepts. Now the precepts, okay, that King David, okay, kept was of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Okay, coming from the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, and that's why he was able to understand more than the ancient. And that's the exact same thing with us, man. Okay, we have a lot of wisdom. Okay, we have a lot of knowledge of the scriptures, okay, which goes into all aspects of life because it was given from the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, man. Okay, so these scriptures, these words that the Lord spoke, okay, we have to keep this, man. Okay, and we cannot, pretty much go astray, man, because this doctrine is pure. Okay, the scripture says right here in the book of Matthew, chapter 24 verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's right, man. Okay, when you endure unto the end, man, when you stick with this truth, okay, you will be delivered, man. Okay, now when you stick and you endure unto the end, that's when the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is going to be able to deliver you. Now you got people who have this truth, okay, but they lose patience, man. Okay, and then they go back into the world. But the scriptures talks about enduring, man, because with all of this knowledge, okay, what comes with it? Grief, man. Okay, the scripture talks about how, roughly paraphrasing, where much wisdom is given, also it comes with much sorrow. Okay, now the reason why to that is because when you know a lot and you know how this world's supposed to be and you know that you're supposed to be on top, okay, what happens? You become pissed off. You become aware. Okay, these people are not pretty much pissed off and mad, okay, at pretty much the condition of this world. Esau ruling, women being over the men. Okay, animals, pretty much, are getting, destroyed in the hands of Esau, is because they don't know the truth, man. Okay, once you know the truth and you're more aware of what the hell is happening, okay, you become more pissed off, man, and grieved. Okay, so all of that, plays a role into enduring unto the end and pretty much keeping this doctrine, okay, and waiting on Yahweh Shem Shai to deliver us out of this hell, man. Okay, this is the final scripture that I want to pull out here. This is in the book of Sirach, okay, in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? That's right, man. So it says death and destruction. That's what that word woe means. Destruction unto you that have lost patience. And that's why in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13, in which I've read, it said what? It said, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. So here it says, don't lose patience, man. What are you going to do when the Lord Yahweh shall visit you, man? Okay, that all goes into, the Lord, pretty much telling you not to forsake his laws, man, for he gave us good doctrine. Okay, all of these things, are pretty much a part of a big puzzle, man. Okay, and they all play a role, okay, a very major role in the scriptures, man. Okay, so it says right here, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? That's right, man. Okay, because when you pretty much begin, to pretty much forsake the laws of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and you don't, stick to the good doctrine in which he has given us, okay, you go back into the world, and then you go upon, doing the things in which you have pretty much done when you were in the world, man. So you go back, you return unto your own vomit, like the scripture says, man. Okay, and then what are you going to do when the Lord shall visit you, man? So it's very important to stick with this truth. Pray unto Yahweh Shai to keep you, okay, and give you more wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, so that you may be able to endure unto the end, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, this is what's going to keep us sane, okay, and stable. Okay, but with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. I hope that this video, edified you brothers, that are watching. Okay, so Kal Halayah Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudash. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to you brothers that are doing the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom to the 1/3, and your loved ones and your families. Okay. With that, shalom.